Okay, I want to make more videos about why porn is the worst way to have sex. Women do not like that kind of sex. Even the porn stars will tell you that. Here's a comment from a gentleman on my video, Why Men Enjoy and Want Sex More Than Women, from Mark Fisher, 3626. I really agree with this. To properly make love to a woman requires a lot of knowledge and skill men are not born with. It's also very time consuming, taking at least an hour, and can be a lot more. We need to know psychology, anatomy, and develop skills. Fortunately, women will teach us on YouTube what they need, and I would also add in real life. It's a slow, gradual process of arousal through seduction. Women do like variety and experimentation. That takes imagination, and sex toys help too. From what I've learned, the position that has the best chance for a woman to have an orgasm is the cowgirl position with the woman on top. This gives her control over how she is stimulated a little bit more. And then women also need post-intercourse intimacy as well. How do I know this? That's what women have taught me. Um, so some women like sex toys, some don't. Everybody's different. What I really liked about this was that he's saying it can be an hour and a lot more. There was another comment, I can't find it now, where he was saying it's always good to start with a massage. Women love a massage, and a massage is a good way to get the woman aroused. But again, it's taking the time, it's putting in the effort. That's where porn is all wrong, because a guy just walks in and just sticks his dick in her within a minute. No. Now here's another comment I really like from the video, Your Partner Changed and Doesn't Want Sex Anymore. And I actually pinned this comment because it's so good. It's from Mr. Serious 3522. He says, I know someone who married a great older gal who was accommodating but not enthusiastic with sexual activity due to prior experience with poor quality past relationships, unable to comfortably let go sexually and emotionally, especially after her religious indoctrination. It took lots of consistent effort to make her even believe that it could possibly be pleasurable and reliably orgasmic, as she said nobody ever made her orgasm before. She was asked by him, let's assume, not to fake it and to be honest about her perception and responses to varying combinations of activities, positions, accoutrements. When she understood that she was entitled to and essentially guaranteed an orgasm if she cooperated and had faith with what evolved, she was far more into the process. Eventually, what were found to be her requirements to enjoy the ride and eventually orgasm were complex, nuanced, and took time, sensitivity, and effort. But it was mutually beneficial and enjoyable in the long run. Some things didn't work for her, those things didn't stay in the repertoire. It must be understood that females respond to security, comfort, and sensuality, leading to comfort, and in some sense pleasure in some way, i.e. shopping, but most have decided sex is unreliable to that end. The stereotypical in and out bashing away, slap and tickle is almost never going to work for most females. The point is that one has to take the time, effort, and as a leader, in many instances, to regroom a female partner with a bad past sexual history into allowing pleasure and satisfaction her way to get to the proper level where she's not only willing but an enthusiastic participant. I actually came out here and walked out to the spot specifically to read you that comment, and I spent 10 minutes looking for it. That comment is pure gold. That comment, I can't even say it better, but I'm going to repeat why I think it's so important and why it's a privilege for a man to have sex with a woman because good sex for a woman requires all of this. It's very nuanced. I can get a guy off with a hand job in like a minute, maybe two. Very easy for guys to come. But for a woman, not so easy. Not so easy. And that's why I'm against hookup sex, friends with benefits, all of that, because for a woman to reach that level of comfort, even for me, the more my heart is involved, my heart is a gateway to my genital region, okay? I don't want to get any more strikes. So the more I trust, the more I feel safe, the more I feel connected, the more I feel loved, based on his investment in me over time, the more I'm going to get turned on. I can't speak for women who are disconnected from their hearts, okay? There's that too. But the seduction, the taking the time, the nuances, and guys are very easy. You just do a little bit of this, they'll come. I know because I used to do that. But for women, it's very nuanced. Women like different things. Women like different things. There's a lot more variety in what women like. And women have more of a need to feel safe. And I love how this gentleman just explored and let her feel safe and just explored, do you like this? Do you like that? And really took the time. So it was his taking the time, being interested, being emotionally attuned, and, you know, wanting to enjoy it with her and wanting her to enjoy it. That's pretty rare to find, in my opinion. Especially in the casual situation, it's never going to happen. I can't be that way in a casual situation. You know, there's no way. That's why after I got divorced, that's why I wanted a relationship, because that kind of sex that he's talking about, you can't get that in a one-night stand. Impossible. It takes many sessions. It takes that relationship and that trust that's developed outside the bedroom, and the love and the connection. So the sex I've had the past most of my life has been very unfulfilling, either because, well, I don't want to go into this whole thing, but he's talking about what's really good sex. So porn is really bad for people, and taking time is what's going to make it really good. That doesn't mean you have to go slow every time. You know, maybe that woman will always want it slow, but there'll be times women want it quick, or want a quickie, or want it a little rougher. But it can't just be quick and rough every single time. And you guys leave great comments, then I make videos just about the comments, and thank you for watching.